Hi Capricorn. I need to share something really interesting that just came through in the cards for you. I shuffled the deck asking about what someone in your energy is going through right now. And honestly, what showed up is pretty wild. There is someone out there who is literally spending money, putting in resources, doing actual detective work just to verify rumors about you or your situation. They are trying so hard to prove something, and the energy around this is becoming completely chaotic for them. Let me walk you through what the cards are revealing because this reading has layers. I did not expect odds, so I pulled the Seven of Swords first. And right away I knew this was going to be interesting. This card is literally showing someone operating in sneaky energy. They are gathering information about you, but not in an honest way. Picture someone who is going through social media profiles, asking mutual friends questions that seem casual but are actually fishing for details. Maybe even paying for background checks or hiring someone to dig into your business. The Seven of Swords represents strategic deception, but here's what makes this fascinating. The person doing this thinks they are being clever, thinks they are staying under the radar. But the universe is exposing their entire operation. They are moving in what they believe is stealth mode, but energetically. It is like watching someone try to sneak through a room while wearing bells. Everyone can sense what they are doing, even if they do not directly see it. This card tells me that this person has heard rumors or stories about your success, your transformation, maybe your romantic situation. And instead of just letting it go, they have become obsessed with finding out the truth. They are scheming and plotting, trying to collect evidence. The problem is that all the sneaky behavior is not actually giving them peace. Each piece of information they gather just creates more questions, more paranoia, more obsession. They thought digging would give them closure, but it is doing the opposite. What struck me about the Seven of Swords in your reading specifically is the desperation underneath the sneakiness. Usually this card shows up when someone is being strategic about taking what they want, but in this context it feels more frantic. This is someone who needs to know. They have convinced themselves that if they can just verify these things they have heard about you, they will feel better, they will be able to move on, they will understand what happened. But here's the truth the cards are showing. Every bit of information they uncover is actually making them more unstable. They find out you are doing well, and instead of being happy for you, they spiral wondering why you are thriving without them or despite whatever they thought would hold you back. They hear you are with someone new, and instead of accepting it, they need to know every detail. Who is this person? Where did you meet? How serious is it? Does this person treat you better than they did? The Seven of Swords energy here is someone who is trapped in their own investigation. And the more they find out, the more tortured they become. It is like watching someone pick at a wound. They cannot stop themselves even though they know it is making everything worse. Then I pulled the Devil, and Capricorn, this confirmed everything I was already sensing. This person is not just casually curious about you. They are in bondage to this obsession. The Devil represents addiction, unhealthy attachments, being controlled by your own worst impulses. And that is exactly what is happening here. They are addicted to information about you. They are chained to this need to know what you are doing, who you are with, how you are living your life. And here's where the spending money part comes in. The Devil often shows up when people are making poor financial decisions because of obsession or addiction. This could be someone literally paying for services to get information. Maybe they are paying mutual friends to report back. Maybe they are spending money on pie services or online tools that let them track your digital footprint. Maybe they are buying gifts for people in your circle to stay in good graces, so they can keep getting updates. Whatever it is, they are putting actual resources into this investigation. And it is not a one-time thing. It is ongoing. It is a pattern. It is a compulsion they cannot control. What the Devil is really showing me is that this person knows their behavior is unhealthy, but they cannot stop. They have moments of clarity where they realize they are spiraling, where they tell themselves they need to let go and move on. But then something triggers them. They see a post, they hear something through the grapevine, they imagine a scenario, and suddenly they are back in full investigation mode, spending money again, asking questions again, losing sleep again. The Devil represents being enslaved to your lower nature. And this person is completely enslaved to their need to monitor you. They have created their own prison. And you are not even aware of how much mental real estate you are occupying in their mind. You are out here living your life, building your future, focusing on your goals, And they are in the background literally spending money to verify rumors, because they cannot handle not knowing. The cards are showing me that this obsession has become the center of their world, and it is absolutely driving them insane because no amount of information is ever enough. They always need more. They always need to verify one more thing. It is a cycle that has no end. The Ace of Pentacles came through next. And this is where the reading gets really interesting because it shifts to show what is actually real in your life versus what they are desperately trying to prove or disprove. The Ace of Pentacles represents new financial opportunities, material manifestation, the beginning of tangible success. This tells me that part of what they are trying to verify is related to your success or your resources. Maybe you came into money and they heard about it. Maybe you started a business or got a promotion and they are trying to confirm how successful it actually is. Maybe you made an investment that paid off and rumors are circulating about your financial upgrade. The Ace of Pentacles is showing that whatever they heard, there is truth to it. You are experiencing, or about to experience, a legitimate new beginning in your material world. This is real opportunity, real money, real stability starting to build in your life. And the fact that this person is spending their own money to investigate your money is absolutely wild. They are depleting their resources to confirm that you are building yours. Do you see the irony in that? While they are busy spending money on their obsessive investigation, you are actually in energy of receiving and growing your resources. What I find fascinating about the Ace of Pentacles in this reading is it represents seed energy, the very beginning of something that is going to grow significantly. This is not just a small win for you, Capricorn. This is a foundation of long-term prosperity. This is the kind of opportunity that changes your trajectory. And this person can sense that something big is happening for you, which is why they are so desperate to verify it. They need to know if the rumors are true, because if they are true, it means you are moving into a completely different league, a level they cannot reach, or maybe a level they thought you would never reach without them. The Ace of Pentacles confirms that yes, something significant is manifesting in your material reality, and their investigation is only going to confirm what they fear most, that you are absolutely winning without them anywhere near your energy. This card also suggests that part of their spending might be competitive. They might be spending money trying to match whatever success they think you are having, trying to prove they are doing just as well. But it is coming from scarcity and desperation rather than genuine abundance. So it is not working the same way for them. The Hangman showed up next. And this card is revealing something profound about why this person cannot let go. The Hangman represents being in limbo, suspension, seeing things from a completely different perspective, and also sacrifice. This person is stuck. They are hanging in this space between wanting to move on and being unable to release their attachment to you or your situation. They are sacrificing their own peace, their own money, their own mental health because they cannot shift their perspective. The Hangman is showing me that this person is viewing everything upside down. They have created this entire narrative in their mind about who you are, what you are doing, why you are doing it, and they are so attached to that narrative that any information that contradicts it just makes them dig deeper instead of reconsidering their perspective. They are in voluntary suspension, choosing to stay stuck in this obsessive pattern even though they could choose differently. At any moment, the sacrifice element is huge here. This person is sacrificing so much time, money, energy, relationships, their own progress, all in service of this investigation that is never going to give them what they are looking for. What the Hangman is really revealing is that this person is waiting for something. They are waiting for you to fail, or waiting for you to come back, or waiting to feel vindicated in some belief they have about you. But while they are hanging in this waiting energy, completely suspended and unable to move forward, you are actively walking your path. You are not suspended. You are not stuck. You are not waiting for anything. The contrast is striking. The Hangman can represent enlightenment through surrender, but this person is not surrendering. They are just stuck. They are hanging there by choice, convinced that if they just wait a little longer, investigate a little more, spend a little more money to verify one more rumor, they will finally get the clarity or closure or proof they need. But the cards are showing that clarity is not coming through investigation. It would only come through genuine surrender and perspective shift, which they are not willing to do. So they stay suspended, stuck in this loop of their own making, slowly going insane because the waiting and the investigating never ends. It just keeps them in perpetual limbo while your life continues to evolve and expand. Then Three of Pentacles came through. In Capricorn, this card is highlighting collaboration, teamwork, recognition for skill, and building something of quality with others. This is telling me that part of what is driving this person crazy is that you are being recognized for your talents or you are building something substantial with the right people. The Three of Pentacles often appears when someone is getting acknowledged for their expertise, when a team is coming together to create something bigger than what any individual could do alone, when your skills are being valued in tangible ways. This person might have heard that you are working on a project with impressive people, or that you are being sought after for your abilities, or that you are part of something that is gaining traction and respect. They are trying to verify these rumors, and what they are finding out is that yes, you are indeed building something real. You are collaborating with people who recognize your value. You are being included in opportunities that reflect your actual skill level. The Three of Pentacles represents mastery and quality work being acknowledged, and that is exactly what is manifesting for you. Here is what makes this particularly maddening for the person investigating you. The Three of Pentacles is about earned success. This is not luck. This is not being in the right place at the right time. This is you being recognized because you are genuinely skilled, because you put in the work, because you are good at what you do. They cannot dismiss it as a fluke or temporary. The collaborative aspect also means you are not alone in this. You have people backing you, supporting you, working with you, believing in you. That is what they are discovering as they dig, and it is making them absolutely spiral, because they might have expected you to struggle without them. Or they might have thought you would not find people who value you the way they should have. The Three of Pentacles is showing that not only are you building something substantial, but you are doing it with the right people. People who see your worth and are willing to invest in what you are creating together. Every piece of information they gather through their expensive investigation just confirms that you are in solid collaborative energy, creating something that has real foundation and real potential for growth. They are spending money to verify what is making them lose their mind. And the cards keep confirming that yes, everything they feared about your success is actually true. The final card I pulled is Five of Swords. And this is where everything comes together because this card represents conflict, defeat, winning at all costs, and the aftermath of battle. The Five of Swords is showing me that this person feels like they are in a war with you. Even though you are not fighting, they are in combat mode, trying to win something, trying to prove something, trying to gather weapons, which in this case is information, so they can feel victorious. But here is the devastating truth that the Five of Swords reveals. Even if they verify every single rumor, even if they find out every detail they are looking for, even if they spend all the money necessary to get complete information, they still lose. The Five of Swords often depicts a pyrrhic victory, someone who technically won the battle but destroyed everything in the process, including themselves. This person might get all the information they want. They might verify that you are successful, that you are happy, that you are with someone new, that you are building an amazing life. But what does that information actually give them? Nothing but more pain. They win the investigation but lose their peace, their money, their dignity, their sanity. What the Five of Swords is really showing is the emptiness of their victory. They are fighting a battle you are not even participating in. You are not trying to prove anything to them. You are not in competition with them. You are just living your life, and they are over here spending money, gathering intelligence, building a case about your life as if you are on trial. The Five of Swords often comes up when someone realizes that winning the argument, or proving they were right, does not actually feel good, because they had to compromise their integrity to get there. This person is compromising themselves through sneaky behavior, obsessive investigation, financial irresponsibility, just to verify things that ultimately do not change their situation. Even if they prove every rumor true, you are still thriving, they are still stuck. And they have just spent money and energy that could have gone toward building their own life, instead of monitoring yours. The cards are showing that this entire investigation is going to leave them feeling more defeated than before they started, because confirmation of your success is not going to bring them the relief they think it will. It is just going to make the loss more real, make their defeat more concrete, make their inability to move on more obvious. Capricorn, let me bring all of this together for you because the story these 6 cards tell is pretty complete. Someone in your energy, whether this is an ex, a former friend, a competitor, a family member, whoever this is, they are in absolute chaos over you right now. They heard things about your life, rumors about your success, your relationships, your transformation, and instead of just accepting that you are doing well, they became obsessed with verifying everything. The Seven of Swords shows they are operating in sneaky energy, gathering information through less than honest means. The Devil confirms they are addicted to this investigation, spending actual money and resources because they cannot control their compulsion to know everything about you. The Ace of Pentacles reveals that what they are trying to verify is real. You genuinely are experiencing new material opportunities and success. The Hanged Man shows they are completely stuck in limbo, suspended in this obsessive pattern, sacrificing their own progress while you continue to move forward. Three of Pentacles confirms you are being recognized for your skills, building something substantial with good people, which is exactly what is driving them crazy to verify. And the Five of Swords shows that even when they verify everything, even when they win their investigation, they still lose because the information only confirms their worst fear, that you were absolutely fine without them, better even. And they wasted time and money proving something that just makes their defeat more painful. The message for you, Capricorn, is to keep doing exactly what you are doing. You do not need to address this energy. You do not need to confront this person. You do not even need to acknowledge their investigation. Just continue building your life, accepting your opportunities, collaborating with people who value you, and let them exhaust themselves trying to verify rumors. Their obsession is not your responsibility. Their spending is not your concern. Their spiral is not your problem to fix. You are in manifestation energy with the Ace of Pentacles. You are in recognition energy with the Three of Pentacles. You are moving forward while they are suspended. The universe is handling this situation by letting them discover, through their expensive investigation, that you are doing amazing, which is the exact information that is making them lose their mind. Sometimes the best response is no response. Sometimes the best revenge is living well. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is just continue being successful. While others spend their resources trying to prove or disprove things that do not actually matter, because your reality speaks for itself.